Japan! It's a country made up of 4 big islands: Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku, and thousands of tiny ones. They look a bit like a dragon swimming in the Pacific Ocean. More than 120 million people live there, and lots of them are in huge cities like Tokyo. Tokyo is the capital, and it's like the main hub of Japan today. It's a place where you can see old temples right next to shiny, tall buildings with neon lights, and super fast bullet trains zip past shrines that are hundreds of years old. The language they speak is Japanese, and it has these really cool ways of writing called hiragana, katakana, and kanji. What's super special about Japan is how it mixes old traditions with brand new ideas so smoothly. My plan was to check out everything, from the bright, buzzing streets of Tokyo to the calm gardens in Kyoto, and all the yummy food in Osaka. It felt like a big adventure, maybe even a little scary, but I just knew Japan was going to be amazing. Japanese culture is so much more than just sushi and samurai, you know? They have these amazing traditional arts like ikebana, which is flower arranging, shodo, that's calligraphy or beautiful writing, and the tea ceremony. These all show how much they care about beautiful things and being calm and thoughtful. And their shows like kabuki, no, and bunraku tell stories from a long time ago and show off some incredible skill. But Japan also starts trends that everyone around the world loves. Think anime, manga, J-pop music, and cool clothes from Harajuku. Food there is like art. Every part of Japan has its own special foods, like yummy ramen in Hokkaido, or takoyaki in Osaka, and so much more. And it's not just about how it tastes. How the food looks and what time of year it is are super important too. They have festivals called Matsuri all year round. They celebrate everything from pretty cherry blossoms to old stories. These festivals are a mix of old traditions, music, and awesome street food. And they have this really fun, friendly feeling where everyone joins in. Japanese culture is like a beautiful living blanket woven with old and new things, fancy stuff, and fun stuff. It's a place that loves to enjoy right now, but also really treasures its memories. So, my big trip started in Tokyo. Even the train ride from Narita Airport was amazing. It worked so perfectly. My first big stop was Shibuya Crossing. Imagine tons of people, like a whole sea of them, all moving together perfectly. It's super famous and just wow, you can't look away. And even with all those crowds, Tokyo just has this calm vibe. Everyone is polite and things are orderly, without anyone even having to say anything. From my hotel window, I could see lights stretching out forever. It was super exciting, but also a little bit much all at once. What really surprised me was how clean everything was. No trash anywhere. Public places were spotless, and even the vending machines shined. You can tell everyone works together and really respects the city. Tokyo is so huge it's hard to believe, with giant buildings, train lines that go everywhere, and millions of people. But somehow, it doesn't feel messy or crazy. Underneath all the futuristic stuff, there's this warm, friendly feeling that just makes you want to go out and explore. Tokyo isn't just a city, it's like a whole living, breathing world all on its own. I was totally amazed and really excited to see what else I could find beyond all those neon lights. The adventure had really, truly started. To really see how big Tokyo is, I went up the Sky Tree. It's this super tall tower, 634 meters of glass and steel, and the city just spreads out forever below you. From that super modern spot, I kind of went back in time and visited Sensoji Temple in Asakusa. It's Tokyo's oldest temple. Walking through the Thunder Gate and down a street called Nakamizu-dori, I saw all these cool old-fashioned crafts and could smell incense in the air. The difference was amazing. One minute you're seeing high-tech towers, and the next, you're seeing traditions from hundreds of years ago. Gap 2S. At Sensoji, I watched people praying and finding out their fortunes. It was such a calm break from all the city buzz. The coolest thing about Tokyo is how these different things, modern stuff and old traditions, are right next to each other. Every neighborhood has something new to see, a different kind of feeling. The city isn't just a bunch of buildings, it's made up of lots of different experiences. Going from the top of the Sky Tree to the peacefulness of Sensoji all in one day really showed me what Tokyo is all about. It's a place that never stops surprising you, and it always had something new for me. You can't go to Tokyo without visiting Akihabara. They call it Electric Town, and it's this amazing place full of neon lights, cool gadgets, anime, and video games. Stores with lots of floors are just packed with electronics and manga comic books. And the cafes with special themes and game arcades are super lively. It's like heaven if you're into that stuff, and everyone's excitement just makes you excited too. But the real charm of Tokyo is how it mixes old and new things so well, like finding old shrines hidden between new tall buildings and seeing how old customs are still part of everyday life. As I was getting ready to leave, I thought about how energetic and well-run the city was, and all its cool surprises. From the busy crowds at Shibuya, to the peaceful Sensoji Temple, and the exciting buzz of Akihabara, Tokyo really showed me all its different sides. I know I'd only seen a little bit, but wow. Even that little bit was amazing. Next stop, Kyoto. I was excited for a new part of the adventure. Saying goodbye to Tokyo's bright lights, I hopped on the Shinkansen, the bullet train, to Kyoto. Kyoto was the old capital, and you can really feel the history all around you there. The city felt calmer, and it kind of made you think more. The streets looked very traditional. To really get into the spirit of things, I decided to put on a kimono, you know, with all the layers, sashes, and special sandals. It was a bit tight to wear, yeah, but it really made me feel like I was part of Kyoto's history as I walked down its old streets. My first stop was Fushimi Inari Taisha. It's famous for having so many bright red torii gates that they look like tunnels going up Mount Inari. Walking under thousands of these gates, everything felt magical, covered in this pretty red-orange light. The higher I climbed, the more peaceful it got. It felt like a special journey for my heart and mind, not just my legs. Each gate had names written on them from people who gave money, and it really showed how people believed and kept traditions alive. The kimono was pretty warm, but the whole experience was something I'll never forget. Next up, I went to Kinkakuji, also known as the Golden Pavilion. It's this amazing temple covered in real gold that sparkled over a calm pond. It looked so peaceful and beautiful, like something from a dream. The gardens all around it were like perfect paintings, with every rock and tree in just the right spot. Even though there were other people there, it still felt peaceful, and it made you want to be quiet and just think. Then, I visited the Arashiyama bamboo grove. Imagine walking through these super tall bamboo plants, and the sunlight coming through them made everything glow with this magical green light. The sound of the wind blowing through the bamboo was so calming, it almost felt like it was from another world. Arashiyama had even more to see, like a pretty bridge called Togetsukyo, lovely views by the river, and little hidden temples. That whole area mixed beautiful nature with amazing old treasures. Every step I took through the bamboo felt like real Japanese magic. Kyoto's beauty was quieter than Tokyo's, but it was just as special and meaningful. I really loved every calm minute there. After all that calm in Kyoto, I quickly traveled to Osaka, a city that's famous for being super lively and loving its food. First, I checked out Osaka Castle. It's a big symbol of how strong the city is, with water all around it and pretty gardens. The main tower is a museum now, and you get amazing views of the whole city from up there. Then it was off to Dotonbori. Think bright neon lights, giant crab signs, and the amazing smell of street food that you just couldn't ignore. I ate up yummy takoyaki. Those are octopus balls, and okonomiyaki, which are like savory pancakes. It was great eating happily together with all the local people. For something different, I went to Universal Studios Japan. There were awesome rides, the magic of Harry Potter, and people dressed up in costumes all over the place. All the little details in the park and everyone's excitement just made you excited too. It was a really fun change from the calm temples in Kyoto. Osaka was loud, exciting, and super fun all the time. It's a place where they take their food and fun very seriously. It was a city that really knew how to have a good time. So, after amazing Tokyo, beautiful Kyoto, and tasty Osaka, what did I think about Japan overall? Well, the people were so polite and thoughtful, and it felt really genuine, not just like they were following rules. That really stood out. Everything was so clean. The streets were spotless. The trains were super clean. And they even have those famous high-tech toilets. And if you needed help, someone was always ready to lend a hand, even if you were a tourist and got a bit lost. Japan is full of surprises. It's super old and super new, really calm and really busy all at the same time. And somehow it all just works together perfectly. They really love and respect nature, even right in the middle of big cities. And they pay attention to the little things everywhere, from how food looks on your plate to the cool designs on the manhole covers on the street. The whole trip was something I'll never forget. The amazing things I saw, the incredible food, and how welcome I felt everywhere I went. Japan was different from what I expected, in the best way, and I really, really admired it. Would I go back? Definitely. There's so much more to see and do, and way more takoyaki to eat. This trip was just the start of it.